Smiles over here. I am with Sanja, just like asking a question. Will Sanja help me keep a smile for today? And hopefully the answer is yes, you guys. I'm going to try not to keep it long, but y'all already know. If it gets good, I'm going to keep on talking. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. The goal tonight today is I rise up. But before I get to running my mouth, let's go ahead and do what? Shake up this manifestation jar. Then we're going to talk about it. Okay, let's see. And I pulled out 2. It actually looks like 3. And the first one is what? Renewed strength. And we'll take that all day long. Yes, we will. The next one is what will what? Financial lump sum. And you know we'll take that as well. And last but not least is yes, indeed, overflow. Listen, I rise up. One of the great stories that I love, whether you believe it to be true or not, is about Jesus. Jesus could not be held down by the grave. The grave couldn't hold Jesus down. He was able to do what? Rise up, all because he knew who he was at core. The thing is, we always think things are going to hold us down, but what we keep forgetting to do is to stay aligned and connected. When you stay aligned and connected, you too then will understand who you are at core, and then you understand no matter what comes your way, you will be able to rise up successfully and do what? Manifest. Now don't get me wrong, Jesus did not want to do the do. Matter of fact, he said, Father, if you could allow this cup to pass me by, then that will be good. But God, of course, said, no, go ahead and sip and drink from this cup, and you'll see that everything's going to be all right. And so that's what Jesus did. Jesus even also had what? Some homies, some friends, some disciples. And when Jesus said, I'm going to go and meditate and pray, he asked them too. He said, hey, listen, y'all be out on the lookout for me. And y'all pray and meditate as well. So while Jesus was on his own doing his due with meditating and praying to keep his mental together, to keep the mind, body, ego into submission so that way he could know the way he was doing, it was going to work out for his good and that the best was going to come out of that thing, right? And so when he took a break from meditating and praying, he went to check on his homies and his friends. And what were they doing? They were what? Sleeping. They were knocked out. And you may be feeling the same way. You probably told your family members and your friends about what you're going through, and they over there sleeping, in other words. Y'all know what Les Brown said. When you tell your story and tell people what you're going through, 80% really don't care, and the other 20% glad it's you. Don't get stuck over there feeling like you're all alone, thinking that whatever you're going through is going to hold you down. You just got to follow the example that Jesus showed you, and that is the way. Get and stay aligned and connected. Know who you are at core so that you can drink from the cup and be successful as far as rising up, being a conqueror. In other words, manifesting. Jesus also said that we should do greater works than him. Now think about it. Jesus was faced with the grave. You just faced over there with what? Paying a light bill, paying something. Is it a grave situation? I doubt if it's like dying, okay? And if it is the case of that, then listen, you better go and get to meditating and get to praying, because your mental got to be on point and for you to be prepared to go through what you're in so that you can truly rise up. Matter of fact, to think about it, when you are in a situation, it's kind of like the grave. It's kind of like death. If it's distraction or drama or whatever, those things, if you allow them to overtake you, they can bury you if you're not all the way aligned and connected. And if you're not all the way aligned and connected, then guess what? You won't be rising up anytime soon as far as getting your manifestation. So if you want to rise up and conquer whatever it is that's in your life right now, then you got to get and stay aligned and connected so that you too can rise up and know that everything is working out for your good. Why? Because then your mind, body, and ego will indeed be in alignment with who you are at core. Why? Because it's into submission. When you're not all the way aligned and connected and you're not leading, guess what? The mind, body, and ego is not going to be in alignment with who you are at core. It's going to be telling you everything. Be afraid. This is not going to work out. You're not going to get it. You might as well give up. Oh, you can't handle that. You can't handle this. Oh, be afraid. That's what it'll toss you. But if you can meditate and pray and know who you are at core, which is God, then guess what? The mind, body, and ego, like I said, will be into submission like it was in submission with Jesus. And guess what? Your mind, body, and ego will be reminding you that everything is working out for your good, that the best is yet to come. And this that think it's going to bury you, it will not. You will be indeed a conqueror. You indeed will rise up. So listen, know who you are at core. Follow the example and go ahead and conquer this thing. Rise up with victory. In other words, go ahead and get your manifestation. Because when you know who you are, you indeed will do what? Rise up. You shall do greater works than Jesus. You should do greater. And that means what? That you're going to conquer a whole lot. A whole lot. But in order for you to know that you are a conqueror, you got to know what you're working with. You got to know who you are at core. And all the strength that you need is right here at core. Not on the outskirts. Not from family members and friends and co-workers and neighbors. No. Your strength don't come from them. Your strength comes from within. Know who you are. And like I said, any given cup, trial situation that's handed to you, you'll be able to drink from it and not even be worried, okay? Why? Because you'll know that you have enough strength to power through this thing. Therefore, like I said, you will be indeed a conqueror, and you will what? Rise up with victory. In other words, manifest. I hope y'all got this thing, but if you didn't, rewind and watch again. But in the meantime, in between time, if you take just a little bit of what I'm telling you and apply to your life to the best of your ability, you won't ever have to mask a smile. Why? Because your smiles will always be genuine. I'll talk to y'all soon. Be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed. You will indeed rise up. Just stick to the core. And that's you, God at core. Okay? Y'all get it good. All right, I'm talking to y'all soon. Be blessed, stay blessed. Y'all know what's coming next.